So this video, we got to go to the World Chess Championship, something I've always dreamed of doing. It was really cool to get to see all the players, get to see the venue, get to watch these games from like 3 feet from where they are. Truly an amazing experience. And here we go. So the subway decided not to show. I was waiting for like 5 minutes. It says it'll actually take me the same time to walk the last 15 minutes than it will take the subway. So that's what we're doing. It's nice to walk through Wall Street. Never really been here, so even though I don't live too far. All right, let's see how this goes. I have quite literally zero clue what any of these cool buildings are, so they're probably all super famous, and I don't know any of them, so we'll just video some and let you know where we are. But this is just really cool. Holy cow. I mean, this is wild. Now walking through alleyways, to be honest, this is giving me very much like Gotham leaving the opera type vibes, just gonna be honest. I have like no clue where I am, but who knows? Like, it somehow looks dark in here just because of how tall the buildings are. This is crazy. I mean, this place is just absolutely crazy. I didn't even know. It's like the whole Wall Street. I didn't realize it's just like a walkway. It's not really a street. I mean, this is so cool. And the venues, everything is like closed off here, every venue, which is just so cool. Holy cow. But yeah, we're almost there. We finally reached the venue. I got to see Magnus walking in and got an interview on a Norwegian channel about Hans vs. Magnus. Wesley, so.
Wesley.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Holy cow. Holy cow. This is it. We're in. We've made it. This is... Woo. All right. This is so cool. All right. There's people up there. And there's a sitting area. They said there wasn't going to be. But yeah, here we are. All right, we made it. This is David. We're chilling here. We're just waiting. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be an extraordinary event today.
What are you doing? Okay.
It's nuts. We're like right here. I saw Nepo just walk past us.
Nepo just walked past us. Basically, Nepo walked by us. Like, literally nobody else was there. And I was on my phone. I didn't see. So I just, like, ran after him. Like, can I get a picture? And he just, like, says no. So I just walked away. I didn't want to, like, bother him. But this is so cool. I want to go around. We got to go around. Okay, we're going to go around.
Screen on the opposite side of the room from where I'm currently standing. You can wait sort of by the flags. There's a water station and you can use the toilets there. So we expect the next game will start at approximately 14:17, but there'll be a 3-minute gap between the end of the last game being played here and the start of the next game. So all of the games will start at the same time. Okay, so we're now ready to start game number 1. I wish you all good luck. Can you start White's clock, please?
Dude, Wesley Firuja, all the way in the middle there. Magnus Hans. I mean, this is the best you're going to see. How'd the first round go? What do you think? What'd you say?
Pretty solid. I mean, I didn't really get much, so it's a bit disappointing with White. But
what do you think for the next round? How are you feeling? Optimistic? Good? Bad?
Yeah, good. No, I mean, I think anything can happen.
Anything can happen?
I think he's a slight favorite, but close to 50-50.
Who would you say of the opponents is somebody you really want to play?
Neiman.
You want to play Neiman? Why?
I want to play Neiman. Huh?
I mean, it's fun. Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah. I want to see if he's really world champion material.
If he's really world champion material. I mean, what do you think right now? Objective viewpoint.
He's getting there.
He's getting there. Do you think he'll make it one day?
Yeah, he has to beat Magnus first.
He has to beat Magnus first again? I mean, he already won it. Did he win? What are we thinking?
No, but he got crushed in Paris.
He did. Yeah, he didn't do well there.
So
yeah,
he needs a revenge.
Yeah, thank you so much. So we bumped into this guy who was playing. How did you feel in the tournament? Like, when you were playing? I watched your games a bunch the other day. So how did you feel?
I was just grateful to be a part of the event.
I mean, this is so cool. How did you get into this? Because I saw that, and I saw a lot of grandmasters, and I know it. Obviously, I know that you're getting there, but all right, sorry, we'll take a little bit of break. But how did you get into the tournament? I was wondering about that.
I gave an interview on the Perpetual Chess podcast where I answered this question, but basically I just emailed them and they agreed to give me a spot if I promote the events.
Really? Wow.
So,
all right. All right. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Alrighty, we're actually giving in our phones now, so this is really it. but before it was. Now we're like actually at the front.
I did not
So,
know we
yeah.
were giving it in.
Yeah, that's it. All right, we got to talk with Leslie for like 2 minutes plus off the camera. I just saw Eric Rose. And, I mean, this is freaky, awesome. But
All
yeah,
we need is Levy now.
this is so cool. Yeah, Levy. I don't know where he is, but yeah, we'll find him at some point. The event is over. Holy cow, that was awesome.
The ending is interesting.
Ending is a little interesting.
Very interesting.
We'll see what happens, but I
say
think
the
they're
least.
about to do the presentation here. We'll get some pictures of that, hopefully. But this
Honestly,
is
I don't even
cool.
want to watch it. I don't.
Well, you
I
don't
don't.
wanna
I don't,
watch-
I don't respect.
He is not happy
I'm
about
not happy
the
about
draw
it.
right now. They decided to take it
not-
together
it's not very
and do a
respectful.
draw. So we're gonna see. I'm covering up the finger. We're gonna see what happens. But we're gonna sit down here. We'll watch the events, and then we'll see what happens. Here goes. So we need the opinion on the shared win. What do we got here?
I think it's fair that people are saying they're disappointed, but at the same time, there is an aspect of uniqueness to it, as in how many people are going to be able to say that they were at the one that was shared between two people, and you can sort of talk about that. So yes, while it is disappointing a little bit, it's also unique, and there is also a unique flair to it. That's what I would say.
It's true. All right.
Other
All right.
teams in the film.
We'll hear your thoughts.
Honestly, it's. I frankly believe it's disgraceful.
All right. There
I
we
don't.
go.
I mean, I think it's more of a move to see how much Magnus can push FIDE. Things succeeded.
Because Magnus destroyed FIDE with this. He wears jeans now.
You can just make a phone call and change
just-
the rules. It's not
Oh yeah,
how
it was pretty funny for people who didn't know, which they pretty much they just made a phone call and they both
saw
went on the
Jan
phone
on
and
the
agreed to
phone.
it.
And then Carlson
Jan
took it
and
after him.
yeah, and Carlson took the
Yeah,
phone
that was
after.
probably to the FIDE president.
Yeah, and that's what it. Yeah, that's what they said, and that was it. And I don't know. That's what's gonna happen. They are quite literally practicing handing the trophies over. That is what's happening right now. It's about to start in 1 minute.
Well, even at the high school tournament, we didn't practice.
Yeah, you don't need to practice giving trophies. This is a little interesting. This is true. This is like you gotta practice giving a trophy to Magnus. It is intense. I'm gonna walk that way, then they're gonna turn. See, they're practicing the trophy giving. Here goes. She is holding the trophies right now, the medals. Imagine she drops them and they fall. Let's see if you can see them from here. You can see them a little bit. Oh, and now we're being blocked. There it is. Gold, silver, bronze. Look at that.
Now taking home the gold. She is the women's world champion, but now she's also the women's world blitz champion. Please congratulate from China, Zhu Wenjun. And she gets a winner's trophy as well.
We're inviting all the winners to take a photo.
The gold medal and title of Rapid Open Champion goes to Volodar Murzin, representing
And we have a trophy for the winner and the statue.
Congratulations.
Once again, let's congratulate to our winners in the World Blitz Championship, Jan Christoph Duda, facing Jana Komnici and Magnus Carlsen. Conversation there. We kindly ask the players and our guests to sit.
So my friend decides for the end of the night, we got to go to the most expensive, crazy, wildest place on Wall Street for dinner on New Year's Eve.
Restaurant here. I don't know why, but we got to enjoy the moment. It is nuts because of New Year's, but we're rocking it. We'll send the food later. Voila. Go. Food was good. I'm really tired. Maybe we'll get dessert. I've spent way too much money on this food.
way too much money. Don't do this. You never do this.
So firstly, the event was super awesome. I'm just going to get this all off because I'm about to go to sleep and it's super late. The event was super awesome. I got to talk to so many people. I think the coolest, my new favorite GM, super GM, I should say, is Wesley So. That guy you could just talk to forever. Like, he'll just talk about whatever you want. I got a little recording with him so for some content, but like then I shut it off and I just talked with him for a few minutes and we had a much better like actual conversation because didn't feel the pressure of the camera. Got to speak to Dina Bianca for a while, just about streaming and stuff like that. Cool stuff. Just really getting to meet all these players. There are tons of players I got to meet. Everybody. I got to shake Magnus' hand because he's not too big on fans during this event, but I got to shake his hand. I like put out my hand and he was like, "Fine, I'll shake your hand," which is pretty cool. Just being able to see all these players. I'm standing 3 feet from where they're playing. Also, that's also the big part about this. You're right there. I think it's a little weird that you have 2 different winners. I think I sort of asked Nepo after, meaning I spoke to him after. I got a picture with him and I spoke to him after and I said, "Hey, why do you guys decide to call it?" And he's just like, "We're both tired, we're done," And I get that, and I think like there should have been a different format. I think a different format would have solved all these issues. I think what happened was that the format was you have the first 4 games, right? And if you get to 2.5, you win. But then the next part of the format is just whoever wins next takes the whole thing, and if you do that, everybody plays for a draw every game. So you needed to keep, I think what you needed to do is you need to keep that format up. So people could actually play for wins instead of just playing for only draws. Meaning if you had where you had another set of 4 games and another time where you had to go for 2.5, there could have been the ability to play risky at the beginning because let's say it doesn't work out, right? You're still okay. Like you still have a few more games to catch up. Versus this one and done type situation doesn't really work. Obviously it has worked in the past and it's happened, but with players who sort of now, just because FIDE is so small, that's also what I realized. FIDE is not a big organization. You get there and you see not a lot of people are there. It's a really cool organization, but there's just nobody there. So that sort of creates this ability where you can sort of have players deciding what they want the outcome to be. And that's sort of what happened. I mean, literally, they just wouldn't walk over to the board. For like 10 minutes, nobody knew what was going on. And then all of a sudden, you get a call. One of the arbiters runs over with the phone, and they're like on the phone with probably like the president of FIDE or whoever it is. And like we just have no clue what's going on at all. So it's a little interesting to sort of see that disparity happen of like this is an organization that like yes is its own organization, but it's sort of controlled by the players. But really cool to be able to see him be right there, and I got to speak to so many cool players. I think Wesley So is just awesome being able to speak with him. I got a few seconds of like actual content with him, and I turned to the camera and I spoke to him more, and I felt more comfortable because again off the camera, and we just had a good time, and like that's really fun. Got to speak with Dina Bianca, I saw her there, and like got to speak to her for a while about streaming, different things like that. Like being able to really be there and and saw tons of GMs, I got tons of pictures. Being able to talk to these people, it's really cool to be able to see that and to be able to have that experience. I think this was a once in a lifetime experience, and I'm so thankful to FIDE and all the players for being there. And this was like the coolest thing I've ever done. Would recommend to everybody.